Hello and welcome. Today's sighting account comes from a witness and her husband in the forest of Bowland in the 1990s. Now, I don't have too many details with this account, but for all it is quite short, the description to me sounds undoubtedly like a British Bigfoot account, and this is what the witness had to say. She was out with her husband and they were visiting the forest of Bowland, an area popular for walkers and ramblers alike. I was on a rambling holiday with my husband and we wanted to walk the Dunsop Bridge Tramper Trail. It was a nice day out and ideal for walking. We arrived mid-morning and parked up, and we were just passing the old man's working club near the start of the trail when I was startled to see a tall, hairy man running to the woodline. I don't mean human-sized tall, but huge, like a half-man, half-ape. I was so startled I did not want to continue with the ramble, so we returned to the car. When asked, the witness supplied these extra details. This man was so strange. He ran from a small hedgerow into a much heavier wood, right in front of us. I don't think he realised we were there. I didn't see his face, thankfully. I only saw the side profile and his back as he was heading away from us and to the right. He was shaped like a man, with broad shoulders and thick legs, and he was covered with hair, and he wore no clothes. Like a monkey, but without a tail. I just keep thinking it looked like a man and an ape combined. Now, if you're a regular listener, you will have heard the description of a tall, hairy, two-legged, broad-chested man before. It comes up over and over again. We have 386 sightings and 293 of those are face-to-face, and that description, with slight subtle differences depending on each witness, is always the same. He's tall, he's broad shoulders, he's covered in hair, and he looks like a man and a monkey combined. Now, I don't like the name Bigfoot. I prefer to call him the wild man, and I think of him myself as the ape man. But he has been called many a name throughout history. The woodwoos, the wild man, the green man, to name but a few. But when we start on local or regional names, the list becomes endless, depending on what area of the country you're in, from the shug monkey to the mudman. But in today's TV culture, thanks to the American journalist from the Hobart Times, the name Bigfoot was given to a cast that was taken by Jerry Crew when he was working, and he took it to the papers, and unfortunately that term was used, and that's the name that they call him by today. So that's what I'll continue to use as I'm talking to you. So, the forest of Bowland. This area covers miles of rural landscape. North Yorkshire, Lancashire, has a massive cave system. Pendle Hill's there, the Ribble Valley, and it is the 11th largest of all of the areas of outstanding natural beauty in England and Wales. The area is steep, has very steep-sided valleys, which open up into lowlands of the Ribble, Hodder, Wear, Loom Valley. The strange landscape has become an area of national importance because of its unspoiled and richly diverse landscapes, wildlife and heritage in all, with outstanding heather moorland, blanket bog and rare birds. This account is just a stone's throw away from the River Hodder, and it's almost central between Blackbrook Stream and Langdon Brook. I did notice a trout farm also when checking the map, and the food supply seemed plentiful, lots of areas of cover and fresh water sources. There are 3 other accounts in this small area alone, and we will cover them. I'll bring them to you over the next couple of weeks. Thank you for tuning in.